All right, so what will you do with $100? Right? A lot of people would be like, "Oh, I can use that to get this, to get that." All right, if this is my country, Nigeria, okay, a lot of people would say stuff like, "Okay, I'm going to go to Domino, get some pizza, go to ShopRite, and all of that." They would say a lot of things. Some can decide to buy clothes, some can decide to buy shoes. Whatever it is, right? It's all about you. Okay, that's you, right? And I'm not trying to condemn you, okay? But there are ways to take care of money better, right? So that you get better returns. So I would give you three things that would best put $100 to work. Now stay with me, okay? Number one, you buy a book. It could be a course, it could be a webinar, it could be a live session with a mentor, whatever it is, okay? You just get a book. Now I'm not trying to tell you to just get a book, okay? This is saying that you invest in your brain, because this actually delivers the biggest ROI, okay? You invest in your brain. The more you read, the more you are powerful. It is as simple as that, okay? The more you read, the more powerful you become. The more you read, the more you can solve more problems. The more you read, the more you can vision. You are limited by your thinking power, your brain power, okay? So if you can invest in things that would add to your brain, trust me, that's about more than billion or trillions of ROI because there's a lot you can do in your lifetime. And all what you're doing now are based off the information that you've been consuming over time. So somehow you've been investing in this brain of yours, this big fat head of yours, and it could be bad information or good information. So that depends on you. Okay, so you can use $100 to go get a course. All right, and the second thing you can do is this. Number two, you buy equity shares. Okay, this is more of buying a part or a whole of a company. I mean, a dividend paying company, not just a company. Okay, when you buy shares, okay, supposing you bought $100 worth of shares, right? If you buy this at the right time, there are possibilities of this company making your position worth probably from $100 could become 1,000, 10,000. It could go as high as 1 million. Try to look at backing share Hathaways. Yeah, I think I'm correct about that. The current stock price is at 200k. So imagine you had bought this company when it was probably worth $1,000, or probably, yeah, let's say the valuation is about that price. By now you would be a fucking billionaire. I mean, this is how most people get rich. And if you do not know this, then you would still be below the struggling zone. Okay, so investing in equity, I'm not even talking about the stock market right now. I mean equity shares. I mean, this is how people like Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk actually get so rich. And the reason is this: if you buy a company at 1 million, okay, let's say that's about 1% of that company. When a company becomes probably it's worth 1 trillion, like Amazon, 1 trillion plus, right? So if you own 1%, 1% of 1 trillion, that's about 10% is about 100 billion. That's 10 billion for you. So you are worth 10 billion, right? So this is how buying equity shares work. And the last thing that you can do is this: invest in a long-term contract. Okay, with $100, I mean 10%, 20% per year is actually a very, very good deal. And the reason is this: okay, you are playing the game of certainty. Okay, it is much more certain, it is safer, right? 10% per year, 20% per year, 9% per year. Okay, you would get your money. There are high chances you get your money. Okay, there are high chances you would get your money, but going for outrageous returns, it's high risk, right? This is why bigger investors, smarter investors actually look for things that are slower, safer. This is just how the whole world works. Okay, slower is safer. So if you would ask me, what would I do? Actually, I'm doing all of that. I buy programs every time to increase the way I think, so that I could think fast, so that I can see far, right? So that I can, look like the smartest guy in the room. Of course, a lot of people are actually smarter than me, right? But then that is just how I do it. Okay, whenever I encounter a problem, I just look for the nearest the nearest YouTube video or whatever it is, or a course. I can just buy all of that and then just look for my solution in that, and I think better, I see better. And the second thing I'm doing of all this also is that I own equity shares, right? So when a company climbs 100 million, 100 billion, trust me, I'm becoming part of the Forbes, should I say the Forbes hype or something, whatever it's called. Okay, so but that's how it is. Okay, and then the last one, I also invest in long-term contracts. I'm always looking at 15% per year, 10% per year, 12% per year, 20% per year. I do all three. So the question is this: what would you do of all this? Are you going to do one, or are you going to do all of it? Let me know in the comment section. And if you are actually looking to invest in your brain to make more money, I have a course in description that you can actually go through. All right, I'm a forex trader, a swing trader. I trade off financial markets, stocks, forex, synthetics, So I have a program that you can actually use that to invest in yourself and make so much money. And if you are actually looking at investing in equity shares of a company that could, skyrocket, go to the description box. I've dropped something there for you. And if you are also looking at investing in a long-term contract, invest like the big guys would, think like them, and you would be like them. So there's something for that in the description box. I'll talk to you soon again.